Hey YouTube, this is Bill. What you see in front of you is a pair of Mackie thumpgos. Just came out recently. They paired up very easily. That was reassuring. Very quick process. They paired up in stereo. And so what you see in front of you is $800 worth of speakers, $400 each. So I'm going to do a quick sound demo to see what two of them sounds like. I know what one of them sounded like was excellent, so let's give that a try. Here's your app that shows you in the top how the two speakers are paired or linked, and they also have a battery indicator that shows you a full battery. So this is pretty interesting. On the app here, you have your two speakers with separate volume controls. That's kind of unique. I know in the Bose S1 Pro, when I paired them up wirelessly, there was no way to do this. So this is a very good feature. This shows you my settings on the Bluetooth. I have it up on max, controlling it from my source, which is the tablet. And then again, you can control your left and right speakers volume-wise. That's it. That's a very good feature. So 101.7 was our dBs for two of these in a pair, which is pretty good. The sound was very clean. High end was super clean. Very impressive sound, but there's always a downside of nothing is perfect in the speaker world. I found out something that I'm not too happy about. That is, could be a deal breaker for some. If you look at the lower right-hand corner, we have an XLR throughout. The problem is when you connect through Bluetooth, your two speakers, or even one speaker, I take that back. It does have nothing to do with a pair. It has to do with even just one speaker. If you're playing Bluetooth and you try to connect a subwoofer or an auxiliary speaker through the XLR throughout, it's not going to work. And I called Mackie. I'm not so happy. I didn't get any customer support. I left my phone number. They never called me back. So anyway, I went to Guitar Center where I bought the speaker. The salesperson, he went through it and he agreed that it doesn't work. He probably said it's a Bluetooth issue. So we tried hardwiring it through the 1/8 inch jack, and it works fine. You can connect a subwoofer or an auxiliary speaker. Unfortunately, in my particular case, I'm looking for a portable battery-operated PA speaker to use for Bluetooth. And I often like to connect a subwoofer or an auxiliary speaker. And with this particular speaker, you cannot do it. Bose S1 Pro, no problem. I've done it many times. So, now you're probably wondering, so why do I have two? Well, I purposely bought a second one to see if it was an issue with the speaker. And sure enough, both of them have the same results. So it has nothing to do with the speaker, it has nothing to do with the way I'm running it. It's just the way Mackie has engineered this, and you cannot use a throughout with Bluetooth. So in a way, it's a deal breaker for many. I know I'm sending back one of these speakers. I don't need a pair if I can't run a subwoofer with the pair. So that's a little unfortunate. But I'm definitely keeping one of them because it's a very good speaker for an auxiliary speaker or a monitor. So, and it sounds beautiful. It sounds crisp and clean. But unfortunately, one is going back. I don't need two. I already have a Bose S1 Pro pairs, if you've seen those past videos. Okay, hope you've enjoyed. This is Bill.